What's going on, everybody? This is Tyler Weeb from Pro Physique, and today we're going to talk about a game plan for when you go on vacation. Alright guys, welcome back. It is Monday and I'm leaving on vacation. And so I thought this would be a great time to go over a game plan for when you do go on vacation, because that is a question that I get a lot from my clients. Like, Coach, I am, going on vacation. What should I do? What do you want me to do? Should I track? Should I train? Should I stay absolutely within my macros? And I think a lot of times that they probably are surprised by my answer. So before I go into my game plan, what I do know that this is what I believe that you should do on vacation. There is no right or wrong when it comes to what you're doing on vacation. You can go a multitude of ways, but this is typically what I do, or me and my wife do when we're on vacation, and this is what I typically recommend for most of my clients. Now obviously there are going to be sometimes caveats to this, and we'll kind of go over that, but this is what I like to do. I like to not track, but I will still train. Okay? That, I think, is a perfect recipe for always ensuring that you're going to have an amazing time on your vacation, right? So first of all, I always tell my clients, memories over macros on a vacation. Do not be so consumed with tracking your food, weighing out all your food, that you completely miss out on the time that you're spending with whomever, friends, family, spouse, wherever you are. If you're constantly worried about what you're eating, how much you're eating, one, people aren't going to really want to be around you on vacation, and two, you're probably going to end up being a little miserable, and you're actually not going to have fun. You're not going to create the memories that you might have been able to, because you were so focused on, oh, well, I can't have this or I can't have that because I'm going to go over my macros. So that is always my first. Do not worry about tracking your food, especially if it's a week, 2 weeks, 3 days. That amount of time of not tracking is not going to completely throw you off, as long as you've been on plan for the majority of the year. You're talking, most people will go for a week. You're talking about a week out of a whole year. It's pretty hard to undo all the progress that you have made in 1 week, right? So that's number one. Number two, try and train as much as possible, like in regards to your plan, right? Like whatever your program is, try and just do as much of that as you can. So most cities are going to have a gym. I know, surprising. So what I really like to do is we'll get our Airbnb. We don't do hotels, and I will try and I'll find a gym nearby where we are staying. And most cities have Uber, or if you are lucky, if it's within 20 to 30 minutes and the weather isn't going to be bad, you can walk to the gym so you get some extra cardio in, right? So try and train, because if you aren't tracking, chances are you are obviously going to be going over your macros. And so we do at least need to do, I feel, a little something to help make up for that. And that's where your training comes in. So what we like to do, me and my wife will wake up, have a quick pre-workout meal. Usually, we've gone to the grocery store, so we've got some bread, some stuff like that. Boom, we'll have that. Go to the gym. Typically, no more than an hour and a half. Like sometimes I won't even, go on plan. I'll just kind of create something as I go for both of us. We'll train together. Boom, boom, in and out, hour and a half, back to the place. Now here's what we also will typically do is we'll make our own post-workout meal. Not every single morning, but the majority of the mornings is we'll make our own meal. And it's usually not super heavy because we're going to be out and about the rest of the day. So you do save a little bit there. But training, I feel, is very, very important to when you do go on vacation. 3, now I know this one might not be for everyone because everyone goes on vacation to relax. But we really like to walk around and explore the city that we are in. And so we actually find ourselves trying to walk as many places as we can, and we'll just walk, walk, walk. And you know what? That's a lot of extra cardio compared to what I typically do in one day, right? So I sit at my desk most of the day, so I'm not doing a lot. So all of this walking, we're still training. You know, I'm not tracking my macros. I don't have the stress of that. Most of the time, I'll come back maybe no more than 5 pounds, typically up. And that's just from, you know, extra sodium, a little bit of extra carbs, all of that, and then right back on plan when you get home. Boom, that weight usually typically comes right off. Now, again, like I said, this is what I do. There is no right or wrong. There are some situations where if you go somewhere, you're gonna have to stay on track, especially if you are in prep, right? There really is no wiggle room there. I know I had to do that a couple times this summer. We would go away and I had to make sure everything was planned. We went to weddings. I didn't eat anything at the wedding. I had brought my own food. So there are situations in life where you might have to be, you know, a lot more diligent when you do go on vacation or to a wedding or whatever. But if you are like deep into an off season and you know you have lots of room, your metabolism has been, you know, great, like you've really built into that, enjoy yourself, right? You know, a lot of people might even not even train and tell their clients to just don't even worry about training. Me personally, I like to train just to help offset some of that extra food that I am eating. So that is a game plan, guys, for when you are on vacation. That's my game plan. I think it works out really well. I take away the stress and worrying about, you know, tracking my food, weighing it out, you know, going out to eat, because we really like to explore food in cities. But then I also kind of just make up for it with, you know, sticking to my training, doing lots of walking. You know, we make most of our breakfasts. Well, maybe, you know, we'll share a lot of food. You know, when we go out to dinner, we'll get like 2 or 3 things and just share it. And then that way we are saving some calories there as well. So there are things that you guys can do. Grocery stores, you know, make your own breakfast. That's a fantastic way. You can always make your own lunches. You know, bring some sandwiches with you. You know, grocery stores can be lifesavers. You know, try not to eat out all 3 meals every single day. Obviously, if you have a day where you eat all 3 meals out, that's fine. But we do like to try and keep it, you know, that down to a bit of a minimum as well. All right, guys. At the end of the day, remember, memories over macros. Enjoy yourself. You know, vacations can be special times spent with family, friends, spouse, and just you really should be able to relax. So, okay, guys, that is everything. Thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. If you enjoy the content, please hit that subscribe button. And if you have any questions, training, nutrition, see it answered in future videos, leave that comment down below. Have a great rest of your Monday.